a fresh graduate with a bachelor's degree in arts, commerce, science, or business administration, you can apply for a job with us. Our recruitment process has 4 steps: job application, selection, documentation, and verification. Here, we will take you through the first step. The other steps are explained in the videos that follow in the playlist. Log on to careers.tcs.com. Select the country you are applying for. Since you are a fresher, tap the entry-level hiring button. You will be taken to the TCS NextStep portal. Tap register now. You will see 2 buttons, IT and BPS. Tap the BPS button. This is the registration form. When you fill the form, remember these points. All fields in this form are mandatory. Provide the email ID that you check regularly and a phone number where we can reach you. The institute name field has a search option. If your institute is not in the list, type others. Then type the name of your institute in the blank field that appears below. The source type field is where you mention the channel through which you are applying for the job. There are 4 options here. Select buddy when a TCS employee has referred you. Mention the person's full name and employer ID in the source name field. Keep this handy since you will need this information at the time of the interview as well. Select web when your resume has been selected from a job search portal by our HR. Mention the HR person's name in the source name field. Select vendor when a recruitment agency has referred you. Mention the agency's name in the source name field. Select direct applicant. If you have not come through any of these sources, you are a direct applicant. Leave the source name field blank in this case. Create a password to complete the application process. You will need this to visit the careers website later. This link explains the criteria the password should fulfill. Note the password. Also, note the security question and its answer. If you forget your ID or password, this information will help you get it back. Review your form before submitting it. A pop-up will ask you to confirm the email ID and phone number. Once you confirm, a reference DT-ID will be generated for you. We'll email the DT-ID and password to you. Make a note of this for all future references. Your registration process is now complete. If you are ready to fill the application form, tap Continue. Enter your password and you will be directed to TCS NextStep portal homepage. Before filling the application form, have the following with you. Your PAN card details. If you don't have a PAN card, apply for it immediately. The recruitment process will not go ahead without it. Your mark sheets. A soft copy of your photograph. Your resume in PDF, doc, RTF or TXT format. And the name and contact number of 2 references. Read the important instructions section carefully as it will help you fill the application form. The application form is divided into 4 sections: personal details, academic and work experience details, other details, application form preview, and declaration. Make sure you enter details in all 4 sections, especially the fields marked with a star. You will not be able to submit the form if these fields remain empty. While filling the form, tap Save and Continue for each section if you don't want to start all over again. These are some of the key areas you must take care of when filling the form. In the academic and work experience section, there is a subsection called Declaration. The answer to the first 3 questions should be a no. If you select yes, you will be required to give details in the text area that appears below. For all the statements in the remaining section, only select yes as the answer. If you choose no, the system will not allow you to generate the offer letter even if you get selected, so be careful. In the other details section, fill your PAN card details, followed by your nationality and languages known. To add multiple rows, tap Add New Row. Check the relevant boxes. Please provide correct details of your references so that we can contact them. One of the two references must be either a faculty member or the principal of your current or previous academic institution. The other reference can be someone from an organization you have trained or interned with. It can also be a lawyer or a doctor. The references should not be your relatives. Tap Save and continue. The final section is application form preview and declaration. The answer to the questions in the security details part should be a no. If it is yes, provide the details correctly at the time of filling this form. Preview your form as the details entered by you would be considered for your final evaluation. You can edit the form as many times as you like before the final submission. Keep saving the form as draft till you are ready to submit it finally. If you have appeared for a TCS test or interview in the past, tap on Yes and provide the details. Else, tap No. Your application will not be considered if you have not cleared the test in the past 6 months. Please check the I agree box of the TCS Terms and Conditions section for the application to be complete in all respects. Once you've submitted the form, a PDF will be generated. Save a soft copy for your reference and print 2 copies of it. Submitting this application does not ensure an invitation for an interview. If your application is shortlisted, we will send you an email inviting you for an interview. However, if you do not hear from us, inquire at the nearest test location quoting your reference TTID. Please carry a copy of the application form and 2 copies of your resume on the day of the interview. All the best.